Hey, side quest time. There are three. I should get the one furthest away.
If I knew arrived.
Now I just need to see about getting the. I want to know right away. Bad news. Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
Hey, nobody.
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red.
How was you tonight?
Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire, and most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their fruits. So I've heard. Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste.
I'm a gentleman of taste, all right.
Sympathize of my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course. Sounds simple enough. So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you.
Of course I'll do it. There's rewards in all these quests.
Right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. 3 of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something. I'll be right back.
Quest accepted. What are you up to, nobody? All kinds of trouble?
Let me carry your goods.
Pardon me, but would you have that well-notched steel and impressive physique? I have need of a sword for hire, and yours looks to be a weapon well worth the coin.
Damn right
Might
it
you be
is.
convinced to offer me the use of those formidable arms?
How exactly do you intend to use them?
Well, being something of a scholar of Zemeckis history, I wish to investigate the ruins near the city, and I require a rugged companion, lest I find myself waylaid by ne'er-do-wells or the beasts sent to roam the area. Should you accept, you will not only earn yourself material wealth, but partake of the true treasure that awaits us there. The rich and storied history
Like treasure.
of Zemeckis. Well, were you ever party to a finer proposition?
My arms are yours.
Wonderful. Then come. We must away.
But where are we going?
Along the old Zemeckis Road, and from there, onward to discovery. Quickly! There is not a moment to lose.
Yeah, you could just treat Tears of the Kingdom kind of like
Good luck with your
in-game in Final Fantasy XI. You beat the game, now you can just chill and go do all the side stuff. And then go beat it again, just to piss the end boss off after you're all powered up.
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can extend me the same kindness?
Perhaps. What would I be doing?
Finding someone. You see, I've been having trouble with thieves, and despite the many pains I've taken, I can't stop them from rummaging through my packs. I was griping about my lot to a friend of mine a few days back, and he offered to track the culprits down. Now, Joseph's a sellsword, and a good one at that. But he's been gone days, and I'm beginning to fear the worst.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
The old Zemeckis Road?
Yeah, pretty much
perhaps?
nobody.
He doubted they would be fool enough to linger here in Boklad. Joseph's lived a hard life. Made him grey long before his time. I just pray he hasn't been killed over a few sacks of grain.
Can't imagine there are too many grey-haired sellswords around. Hopefully someone will have seen him.
Yeah. Do all this crap first.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Peaches and pears.
Oh, what? That one keeps moving up. That's bullshit. Oh well.
Come on, come on!
Caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Barclad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
You know, it's funny you say that, nobody. Because I mean, when I completed Breath of the Wild the first time, it was years ago, like back when it first came out. Literally, the reason I bought a Switch for back in the day, right?
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
I did it for the stream, but I just did a chill run. Like, I wasn't going for completion. I wasn't going for nothing. I just wanted to relax and play through it. Beat the hell out of my swords, whatever, right? I wasn't trying to do any special methods or tricks or whatever. And I totally missed out on a tutorial because I was having a chill run.
Well, you found
About the whole
You're not here to enlist, I
parry
take it?
with your shield.
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage.
So when I got to Ganon on the stream,
Might like a cup.
I
I've never
totally
said no to a
forgot
goat hand.
that you had to parry his
Not
move
about to start now.
when he goes into that
Thanks for letting
shield
me know.
move.
You must be a busy man.
He whooped my ass a few
Might be
times before I
flooded with
figured it out.
refugees
So I end up
from
looking
here
it
to
up
stem
and
the
they're
flow.
like, you have to parry
My
that
heart
move.
goes
I'm
out
like,
to them, all right, but we've got
oh
our
yeah.
rules. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion post haste.
I am hurrying, my lord.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sanbrec.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route at the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
Roar.
If I knew arrivals.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
I thought he was sketchy at first, but it sounded pretty legit. Those bottles look like they're about to fall apart, though. Every step not taken counts.
Let me carry your goods.
Oh, this way.
I'm cheap.
This is no time to ride.
There's a big ass chuckaboo there, but there's no time to ride.
That's that then.
Just wanted to show off my chuckaboo to the other chuggaboos.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going.
What do you want? I've no coin on me.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Bucket off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
God damn, lady. You see a big guy with a sword that could cut you in two, and you act like you're the big guy with the sword that could cut you in two.
Why am I not surprised?
You'll hand over your coin if you know what's good.
Oh yeah. You probably shouldn't be up by at this point, but why are you up still?
Are you hurt?
Knowing you, you would have been in a coma by now if you were tired enough.
Thanks to your timely intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would.
Does
anything strike you as peculiar about this
Is the voice coming out better tonight in this?
Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleave
the game
through
audio?
and through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which.
Yeah, I heard it when I replayed it over. I still don't know what happened.
Good sir, our expedition continues, and we still have much to learn.
He's passionate. I'll give him that. Thanks, Gal.
Dun 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 dun.
We don't want any trouble.
I don't
Neither
either.
do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shh, now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
So we'll go up there and eat the goblins. They taste a little funky at first, but you get used to it.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
Hey, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh. Better than what I'm using. It's not the Excalibur I'm trying to make, but it is new. More powerful. Now I don't have to make that platinum sword. There's goobly goops up here.
I think we found our thieves.
They
They don't look happy to see me. Nice try. Nice try. It's over.
It's over. And then he says, "It's not over yet." And then Mega Man jumps out of nowhere.
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph. So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves.
The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
Maybe.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know what that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area, and the mystery practically solved itself. I soon found their cozy little homestead and all the missing food.
The one who's here.
I launched myself at them, full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them, and earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Boklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I mean, the quest was totally worth doing with that sword that was down there.
No use calling Ambrosia now.
You know, they could just give me the circle with the X through it. They don't have to keep saying, "No, used to, blah, 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 blah."
Come on. Run like the wind.
Run like you need the toilet.
Not again. All right then. Who's first?
Have a good night, nobody. Da, 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 da.
You're going to get yourself killed.
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us. Behold, the final sin in all its glory. As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him.
Yes, dude, we've heard this story.
The full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things. There is more yet to see. Onward! History awaits!
He just shakes his damn head. He's just like, shit. This guy's nuts, but why not?
faster.
That's longer, harder. Ooh. It looks a little fancy. Ooh.
Oh no. He's really got himself into trouble this time.
It's over.
It's over. Because he said so. Not because the enemy died.
Still in one piece.
It would seem so. Once more, I am in your debt.
Oh, you will be in
and
my debt.
Once more, you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the Chronicler concurs with the legends in attributing the fall of Zemeckis to a wrath wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. But one day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven yourself a willing audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive audience, if you will.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
I mean, we came this far. You should look any further. You should look further.
Just don't go running off this time.
Not like he doesn't know what he's talking about.
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
Yo. All right. Oh yeah.
Joseph's fine. He'll be back once he's tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
Oh, there was troubles, lady. But I'd done it for a cookie as long as it was free. Ooh. I kind of want to get that last level to the Flames of Rebirth. It's so expensive, but it'd be so worth it. It's already overpowered. No, I don't want to abuse. Son of a bugger. Sweet, they let you delete the save file. And before I go any further, make sure there's no green dots on any of these. The gold ones aren't really worth worrying about yet. Alright.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
I am not letting you carry my goods, buddy.
Baits and beans.
Come on, come on!
Caravan stops next.
Juicy pears!
Wants to show me her juicy pear.
Here you are, Goods. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. This hard work and the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well. Eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
So you imagine that dude hitting the hand steel with the hammer? Probably flattened it for a swing.
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
We're not afraid of giant summoned monsters, godly fights, crazy adventures. But these gate guards are like the devil, and you can't pass. You try to pass, you'll get a "you may not permit," and then we give up. And really, with like one swing, I could probably take the doors in.
Your father has no knowledge of Ultima.
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts, and more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
So your people are that weak.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them.
Wow.
Come what may.
You're an idiot. If you believe what he says and you still think your duties is what matters, you're in trouble, buddy.
What do you know of my blood?
Hey, Tiger. Been a while. How you been?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas.
Yeah.
Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers.
Living in a cave.
And they have
well, shit.
You have been
Sounds like
feeding
fun.
them your lies.
As long as that cave has
loyal
internet.
to Emperor Olivier. His radiance may yet crown your head with laurel.
I'm having fun with this
Not
game, but I'll tell you, around here, it's more the weather's getting everyone down. It's been raining for almost 3 weeks.
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should
It's
I
just
say,
too much rain.
of Bahamut.
I know we had those fires
May
going
your
on.
fire reduce his enemies
Goddamn.
to ash,
Put the fire out. Don't flood it.
till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused
Oh, I'm
you
loving
much
it.
grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done,
Pretty sweet action
strength I
game
have
with RPG
shall
elements.
be yours.
It's a mixture of all the good stuff.
Thank you. Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
You playing anything good lately? No.
My prince. Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him until the very end.
You're gonna grab a PS5, or are you gonna get a beefed up PC and wait for it to get a port?
For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
I think you mentioned you had Game Pass on an Xbox at one point there. I know they've got a lot of shit on there you could try. Oh yeah, right on. Oh wow, that was. Oh my.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of
That
war.
one's been around for quite some time, but they're still updating it.
They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
It's kind of like it's a free-to-play MMO, right? Like it's not MMO, free-to-play MMO shooter.
And half the market stores too.
Sort of.
The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on an
But yeah, that game does quite well.
Were we to give it a nudge, it might be just the distraction we need to reach the Mother Crystal.
If you end up playing it, I don't know, you probably already know.
We'll need
But
someone
if
to
you
keep
do end up
fires
getting
we
a
start from
PS5,
going out.
it is, for the most part, backward compatible with PS4 games.
I'll send a Stolas then.
Yeah, there's a demo on the PS5 right now for it. It's pretty sweet. It's a Souls-style game. It's based off Pinocchio or something. Like, apparently P stands for Pinocchio. The demo was pretty fun. I mean, I guess you can't really judge a whole game by the demo. I've had some bad experiences where I didn't like the demo and I liked the full game sometimes. And vice versa.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Torgal.
Yeah, it's just nice where it kind of opens up options for like older games that you might not have played. And I always look at it like, you know, PS4 games are pretty cheap now.
The city
He's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear. The people...
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
I mean, I've always liked Xbox games as well, but the reason I avoided getting the Xbox Series X or S, whichever model that, whatever, right, is because literally every game you can buy on it is on PC now.
What in the hell is going on?
So it's kind of like, I'll just play it on the computer. Unless it's something for that'll run on the regular Xbox One, then I'd run it on that.
But first we find Goots.
I just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
Do we have to?
No, of course not. That's why they're putting them on the computer. If they minded, they wouldn't be doing it, right? So I'm the kind of person who, yes, PC gaming's decent, but I'm the kind of person who would rather play on a console.
Quickly!
So where even when I play on a PC, I have an Xbox One controller hooked up to it. I mean, apparently a lot of games that have come out on the PS5 have been released on PC as well. I'm not talking emulation. I'm talking like actual PC ports of the games. Ooh, treasure. But like, if it's a game that I can, if that's on PC and Xbox One, I don't mean the series, the new series console, but like the model with this generation before it, the Xbox One, I will play it on that before I play it on PC. But if it's like a Series S or X game, I will probably just play it on PC.
Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Yeah, more than that, basically. If they brought out a bunch of Xbox Series games, that didn't get PC ports, that were, you know, games I would actually be interested in, I would consider getting the console eventually. For the right price, anyway. I wouldn't. But, you know, there's nothing like that. So it's kind of not worth it for me.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go.
To be honest, as much as of a PlayStation fan I am, I mainly play on PlayStation because that's where most of my friends are. But I like a little bit of everything.
Ah, a goods lift.
.360 had a lot of, and don't get me wrong, yeah, they had a lot of their Halos and all that stuff. I'm not a huge Halo fan. I did love their Gears of War series. But, I like their Gears of War and their Fables and crap like that. But, like, the 360 had a bunch of indie games on it, like spaceship shooters and stuff, and damn, they were good. I know you can get those kind of games on everything, but... some of the ones they had on there, like exclusives there, were pretty fun. Yeah, I'd say about 70% of my friends, if not more, are on PlayStation. That's kind of why I always gravitate towards PlayStation. Plus, you know, I get a console for their exclusives. I get consoles for their exclusives. My PlayStation is my main because that's where my third-party games.
This might take a while.
Right, Phoenix that shit. Oh, really? He dodged that whole attack?
Nice try.
I mean, for their sake, I really hope they do, because this gen they haven't been doing all well in that situation.
Too slow. Nice try.
I'll be honest, in my opinion, I get the weird feeling that they're doing that Game Pass stuff to, like, maybe get people into the... Because the Game Pass works on PC and Xbox, right? It almost feels like they're trying to get people to go to PC. Maybe they're just thinking about giving up on the Xbox. Because if they can get all their players on PC, why not, right? They just have to sell the games. They don't have to worry about making hardware. Because pretty much every console brand loses money on their consoles itself. It's the software that makes them their money. Yeah, there's games, it's just older ones. But just none for the newer generation. This is not what I was looking for. Oh yeah, this one. There we go. I got myself losted. Still, like I said, with Game Pass, you got access to a bunch of old crap. Like some other good shit.
In the name of His Highness!
I'm kind of looking forward when they announced the new Fable. You really didn't see nothing in it, not that much, but it is the title I'm looking forward to.
Too slow.
I'll be honest with you, it's starting to feel like everything's moving to Computer Tiger. Like even Sony's putting some of their exclusive titles like on PC. Like the Horizon games. I think the first Spider-Man game's on there now.
Hold on, kids.
God of War.
Coming.
Oh, you tried Fable for the first time? What'd you think? I know the graphics are kind of old now, but such a fun game. Alright, we know everything's gonna try to kill us.
None shall pass!
Not the flank. They will not survive. That is not the move I meant to do. It's its own style of game. I never ever did get a chance to play the third one, but I have the three... Pretty sure I have the 3 discs. But I'm a little nervous to play the third one because everybody kept talking a lot of crap about it. I'm like, I don't want to dislike this series. Because they did a bunch of weird things with it, apparently. Eventually, one day I'll play it now that I'm streaming. I'll do it just because I'm going to do all 3 of them eventually. But the first one was fun. The second one was an improvement on the style of the first one. Only a little bit of bigger scale, the visuals are a little better. One of those games that lets you explore a lot. And doesn't punish you for getting too far into certain places. Yeah, it's not the graphics that people had the issue with. It's apparently a weird mechanic set up that very much different. Oh, wait, shit, I'm going the wrong way. Oh, right on. Haven't started it yet. I probably going to after a few games. I want to finish this, and I want to do a co-op game or two at Frosty. And then I'll probably try to start it. Okay, it's not letting me go on the slider right. a big game. Wow, what's going on here? I'm having issues. Okay, let's try a little something. Second save file. There we go. That fixed it. I don't know why it fixed it, but it fixed it. The ladder was glitched. It wouldn't let me go to the top. Ooh, that's a tough one. So, like, first one was great. Third one was amazing. But there's a lot to be said about the second one. The second one gets a lot of shit. Because you really do have to get kind of a ways into it, like, before it starts picking up. You shouldn't have to do that with an RPG of any game. But once you actually get the mechanics down to the second game and figure out how everything works, it's just as good as the others. I would say, God, I would have to still pick between the first and third game. I don't know which one though. I haven't played the DLC for any of them.
Enemies on the rampart! Kill them!
But I suggest if you plan on playing them, I'd play all of them. Because they do have weird parts of the story that kind of feel like they interact with each other. A lot of people claim they don't, but in my opinion, they do. Like, they blunt out say a bunch of crap in the third game. Actually had cameos to it, but if you can get your hands on a decent enough priced copy, I would start with it.
Can you see him anywhere?
It depends on $40 and what currency. Remember, I'm Canadian, dude. $40 would be half off. It's like games are like $80 here new, plus tax.
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
It's still not a bad price if it's US dollars either. I wouldn't think it is anyway. It's a lot of game. It's not like you're not getting. You won't get your time out of it. As long as it's something you're willing to put some dedication into, because all three of them are kind of long, honestly. Okay, yeah, that would be that sounds like a decent price. I think so, anyway. It's over 50,000.
I think it has something in store for us.
Get ready to move.
The hell? Depends on what style of game you feel like playing. I can give you a little bit of recommendations for just about any style, but you need to know what kind of game you feel like playing the most. Something with good story, adventure. Okay, when I say style, I mean do you want like action RPG, regular old school style RPG, just a plain ass action game, a shooter game, a spaceship game, racing, you know, that kind of. Platformer. Mario games are always great.
Over here, Clive! Are you alright?
This dude.
Goods, there you are.
I didn't know there'd be a dragon.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh!
What now?
Is that Mother Crystal's heart?
What the hell is it doing up there?
Oh, Odyssey all the way. Odyssey was amazing. Then again, I think there's only a few Mario games on there right now, outside of the spin-off ones. If you like a challenge and you like Metroid games, Metroid Dread was pretty good. It's a bit harder than the other Metroid games, though. If you want like classic style RPG, Octopath Traveler is everything you'd ever want to see. Yeah.
Your Highness, don't do this.
We must leave. Now, Your Grace. I beg of you.
This is not what he wanted. Something's happened. Forgive me, Yod, but I must put a stop to this.
Your Grace!
The one that's called Mario 3D Land Bowser's Fury is actually a re-release from the Wii U. But that was pretty sweet game. The Bowser's Fury half of it was actually added on to the Switch. Have you done the first? Probably don't need to ask this, but have you done the first Zelda game? I know you bought the new one, but the one that it's a sequel to, Breath of the Wild. Oh. Okay, I actually just streamed that here not that long ago. It's literally a true the Tears of the Kingdom game is literally a straight up sequel to Breath of the Wild.
So
it's not like its own side story. Like every Zelda kind of has its own universe deal.
We might come back.
As soon as the flames die down, the Imperials and the Dalmex will move in. This may be our only chance.
And Bahamut has gone for now. You should get as far away as you can, Goots.
What? And leave you lot in the lurch? I can't do that. If you're staying, then so am I. I packed everything up before I made a run for it, so if there's out you need, just ask. But I won't be giving it away for free. Nana'd never forgive us if I did.
It never forgives us if I did. Yeah, Tears is a straight up sequel to Breath of the Wild.
Do you need out? I've got some good stuff for yous.
So now he sells the damn diamond sword. Really, game? Kiss my royal ass.
How else I can do for you? Anything else I can make for you?
I can see if you have. No, he doesn't sell it. Too bad.
You've got everything you need then. Give us a shout if you need out else.
We'll keep saving on the second file.
You be brave now, boy.
Ooh, you tell him, dog.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive. It's time to free Storm from the crystal's curse.
Oh, it's past time. But remember, Bahamut is still out there.
And
Being
I
all
dare say we'll be
Bahamut-y.
seeing him again before the night is done.
They've been doing pretty well. Watched new Ant-Man and Cocaine Bear last week. Quite the mix of movies.
No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Trying to remember what we watched the week before that.
Ether.
Yeah, they added it to Amazon Prime.
Just what we need. Another flood.
It's already turned them.
Then there's no reason to hold back.
That's the only reason I had it. Honestly, it was... I mean, the movie was about Cocaine Bear. I expected it to be gory. Didn't quite expect the extent it went. It had some pretty gross moments. But I mean, still funny as hell. Fun to watch. But it straight up felt like... It felt like a horror movie tried to make a comedy. Even though it's based off of apparently a true story. I haven't seen that one yet. I would like to, though. Of course, more stuff. Must be a way. Because there's items. Wait a minute, hold on. Speaking of which. No chest. There's one here. Hmm.
Is that Phoenix?
I never even watched the first one.
What is he doing?
Keeping the Harmon occupied.
Joshua! Joshua!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous my ass. I could whoop both of them.
Hold on, Joshua. I'm coming! We have to save him.
And we will.
Just transform. You don't have to climb shit.
Not them again. Not now.
We did Mario Brothers. Actually. And I loved it. It was a great movie. My young feller made me run out and buy that one on its release. He's seen it in theater. It was literally the only movie I've seen in theater since the pandemic. And then he made me go buy it for him. I guess I can't say maybe. He knew I wanted it too.
Bahamut. He'll kill us all.
Yeah, it was definitely a good time.
There he is. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
And so
Heading
should
for
we.
the heart, are they? Oh shit, I didn't notice his asshole. Your kid made you realize you needed Mario in your life. It's like, yeah. Have you heard the good news about our savior, Mario? He belongs in all of your households. Buy now at such and such a price.
We don't have time for this!
Yeah, pretty much. Good. There's no item. No item. Oh, an item. It's a potion. Nice if I use one yet.
Are those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
With great awesomeness, they're still standing. Or at least that's what I think. The power of extreme.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
Yeah, no, he's not.
We're getting close.
Brr.
It looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
I don't think anybody cares what he wants. Think of his feelings, though.
Nice try.
Be a little more careful with this guy. On the draw with the hole.
Too slow. Nice try. Too slow.
Wow, wow. Yeah, it's a little dark. He's
I don't want to know what that's
kind of like a dark area.
End this right now.
Damn, buddy. Boom. Give me all of your spoils. I kind of want his helmet.
These beasts, they're getting stronger.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
You know, there's no special treasure chest kicking around.
We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Of course it's worth a try. I was gonna do it anyway.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Mother,
It's you.
what happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right. Answer him. We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you.
You didn't do shit.
Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed
Kill
by
her
both
now.
Muhammad and the Phoenix.
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight. But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua, my darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak!
Haven't we stabbed her yet?
Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
What are you...
Power on. Go, go, Godzilla! Oh, damn. That looks nice. I have no clue what it is. Oh, it looks like one of the flowers from their country. What bullshit is this? Oh, apparently I learned Big Fire.
We'll face the consequences.
question mark thing. Arctic triangle. Spitfire. Oh, so it's directional too. Extended exposure to the flare will cause enemies to become potentially staggered, canceling any. Come on.
Shit. Can't reach him. Don't do this.
Well, shit. I don't even know why he's fighting him. Like, Comet was kind of following him for an kind of a period there. Something had to set him off. Oh, really? Fire. Fire. Flying into the moon. Oh, here comes the mega flare. Yeah, pretty much. It's the Phoenix versus, well, it's the Phoenix versus Bahamut, but it was Ifrit. Me is Ifrit, or my main character is Ifrit. But they decided they wanted me to do Phoenix fight too. Booby-dooby.
Thank the Founder.
It's now or never, Joshua.
Hey Deku, how's it going?
If you're sure.
Let's go, missus. Did you make all of the progress in the Hearts of Kingdom? Blew up in his face. So say not this crap again where he hides up in the wall. Oh, his health isn't going down, which means he's got another cutscene style thing, maybe.
Now, Joshua!
Yeah, that's what I thought. And all that extra damage bonus in there, and they're like, nope, nope, there's a cutscene happening here, it doesn't matter what you do. And again, they could finish him off with a cutscene, you've done it a few times before. Here come events! Break that shit. Oh, yeah, that's what they did. They finished him off with that. Godzilla and Mothra win. Oh no, don't let him do the superpower thing too.
This is drinking the ether. We have to stop him.
Yeah, really fast. Titan ate it and he became a monsterish, even more monsterish. Nope, too late. No, that's not gonna work, dude. Ooh. It goes great. I'm loving it. It's lots of stabbiness. Turning into giant monsters and killing things. Great. Are we gonna Voltron transform? Really? We merged. Go Ifrit Ranger.
Are you ready? Ready!
It's so flashy. Oh. Enhanced version of most of Ifrit's abilities. Alright. In addition to wildfire, prison, ability to light speed. It's similar to the Phoenix Shift.
How can we hope to match such power? By trusting in our own.
Yay, warp speed just makes my ass right kill. It's like, fucking, we ain't getting away with this one. Oh, look at all that damage. Really? Ammo. I'm pressing the attack. Didn't want him to charge up that damn move, he would have wrecked me. All my super moves are gonna down while he's staggered. That one would have wrecked him if I would have had him in the during the stagger. Wow, really? You know that low AI shit.
What in the hell?
Space! Yeah, pretty much.
He would burn the world.
That a flare. Oh, good. Literally wants to burn the world.
Not today. Come on, Joshua.
It's like, let's put a hole through this damn thing. It's like, it's so damn bright. Say hello to Vin Diesel. In space. Wouldn't that be a nice little like Easter egg? You just see like a friggin' car floating through space. Just randomly. Vin Diesel floating by, go family. Yeah, I think that would have. Look, I don't care what any of the fans say. I'd have loved to see it happen. This is like one of the friggin' programmers just slipped it in there by mistake.
Dion!
Another crystal bites the dust.
Joshua! Clive! My brother.
Don't forget Ultima's still in your brother. He absorbed him for your ass. That's not a safe place to be.
You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited.
That crazy bitch mother of his is still in the background. No one stabbed her yet. I'm still confused.
This is for my father.
Oh wow. I mean, later you let Ultimate have your kid, so I guess. Or part of him.
It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
The only demon in here is that mother.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave. No. Wait. I owe him a debt. Fine.
Then hurry up. You're getting a flashback from taking it in?
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
Madness is this, Dion. Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. City can wait. Don't dally, man, go!
Your Radiance. And I want you to find out without making movements.
By the light. Dion. Have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once.
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbrek. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Ooh.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it.
Eminences?
A puppet now sits upon
We
the
just
throne,
screw with their name.
but cut his strings, and the master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your emperor? Guards! Take him!
Well, that didn't work out well for you, did it?
Falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire, of its rulers, of your god? As the Mother Crystals crumble one by one, and the Blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their Emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself. Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build.
Dion, you must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
Well, shit. So that's how his dad died, because they really didn't say how it is. He just kind of stopped showing up there for a minute. And the son went nuts.
Guards! Guards!
Oh, the guard said, "Go kiss my ass."
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
I see. So he sent him into a blinding rage.
Not again. Brother? It's a long story.
Really long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Shit. Why would you ask to rescue her? I would let her burn.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Oh, wow. Well, that's that. We didn't get to kill her. Wasn't looking like they were going to anyway, I guess.
Mother.
And it falls to pieces.
If it is consciousness that weaves your wills together, consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others, then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place.
Man, you're a creepy motherfucker.
By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
Relax, Your Majesty.
We're getting another flashback of this scene of all things.
Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
Wait, why did her feet change? God damn.
Creatures.
Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom. And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon, Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
Not you again. Go away, Ultima Jesus.
Not before the bonds are severed. Of trust, of respect.
Like a mutated corpse.
Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away may Muthos return to
Like
our
shit looks like it's
side.
something out of Resident Evil.
By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew. And so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever every one.
To destroy that which has no physical form. You ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
Why are you serving Odin? Dear Lord, why are there so many butts in this scene? It's like, let's go on every angle we can to show a lot of... Which is fitting for my channel of Mal ass, right? Right? But not really.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling, circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
It's never ending.
Oh, it'll end. With the power of friendship. And booty.
Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.
Oh, that's just awesome.
Taya won't be happy if I disturb Joshua. While he rests, I might as well see what Otter has to say.
Cool. am Sid the Second. Sort of.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Clive. The whole realm's in chaos. But as the old saying goes, if you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
That depends on what you're selling.
It'd better all be here. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
So what do I owe the honor? Fretting about us, guys. Unless that is... What do you want?
Ooh, that's even nicer. Still want to make that, even though not as good as the one I'm about to make.
Should last you a good while.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's pretty good. Shit.
That it? Fine.
Oh wait, shit, what was this last?
What do you want?
Never went past +2, so what, like, shit's just not worth it.
And?
Wow, wow, wow.
It seems the hideaway's lost its appetite.
Good enough. Can't just open one door and walk into it. I have to open both because.
Good morrow to you, my friend. With the darkening skies. But be that as it may. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. Now this, I believe you will find most interesting. What subject shall we consider today?
Oh, I'm living that fantasy.
The door to the shelves shall ever be open.
It's never the final. That's an idiot.
As shrinks the glim, so spirit still, unanswered.
You playing all the games tonight, Frosty?
Or the moon, for that matter.
Sounds like awesomeness.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Back again? What is it that you wish to learn?
Here you are. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Ooh. Okay, I still need to get that one, but I couldn't get to it. I should be able to soon. And that's supposed to be a big one. 10 of clubs, really? Something brothers. Megadeth brothers. That sounds weirdly familiar. Awake.
Otto, how fares the realm?
Oh, with
Realm?
bears.
Oh, she's just fine. As long as you look past the fact storms out mother crystals and her skies are a roiling cesspit.
And Gav?
He's with your uncle in the Free Cities, helping Mid with her project. Sent an owl their way the moment the winds turned foul. Still waiting on a reply, though.
Do you have any good news?
Well, that depends on your definition of good.
All right, fine. What do you suggest we do?
Oh, no, I'm just a messenger. I'll leave the scheming to those more suited to the task. Could be that Lady Vivian and Old Tomes have their own thoughts on the current state of things. Could be that they don't. It certainly can't hurt to ask.
I suppose not.
Could be all of the things, right?
How is it that every one of your little excursions presages some inexplicable catastrophe?
Because
Not that
I'm
you
cool
are
like
to
that.
blame for the Dominion's fate. No one could have predicted the actions of the Crown Prince.
I'm sorry I couldn't save your home.
My countrymen are stronger than you think. A few toppled clock towers won't break their spirits. They'll be back on their feet in no time.
I hope so.
Look at us. Bluer than a pair of bog crabs. Tempting though it may be, sulking will not help us find a solution to this mess.
You believe there's one to be found?
I don't know. But I am certain we're more likely to find it if we first examine the facts.
A little weird she started comparing things to crabs.
Beneath these darkened skies, fear and confusion reign over Valisthea. Oh, the lands around the fallen mother crystals had already begun to wilt for want of ether. But not like this. Crystals that filled wells and fueled furnaces. Now nothing but pretty shards of rock. And those that hang from the people's necks cast nary a glimmer of light to keep the dark at bay. It is only a matter of time before the common folk convince themselves that the end of days is upon us.
I fear a swift end.
It's not our fault no one taught them how to make a fire or drill a proper well.
While most of the world thirsts for ether, the remainder drowns in it, spawning Akashic in droves. And amidst the hordes of mindless beasts, with magics as like to fail as function, even the strongest nation would
According to
fall.
Sid, destroying all those crystals would
Rosaria and the Iron
stop the
Kingdom
blight.
teeter on the brink of collapse, while the tragedy in Twinside has all but paralyzed the Holy Empire. Dhalmekia fares little better. Rumor has it the ministers fled the capital after the fall of Drake's Fang, leaving their beloved republic to crumble. Waloed, meanwhile, moves in earnest. The Einherjar has been sighted off Storm. The world, in short, is in chaos. It would seem our civilization was nothing but a castle of sand, to be washed away at the whim of the waves.
So they're turning back into cavemen.
A castle of sand.
Not my best flourish, but it seemed fitting. The reports I've received are considerably more blunt in their appraisal. Without the protection of their nations, it will fall to the people to defend themselves against those who would take what is theirs.
Which is only ever going to end one way.
Defending a farmhouse against a band of chocobo thieves is one thing, but pitchforks and palisades will do little to stall an army's advance. Should the King of Waloed deign to invade, there would be none to stop him.
None but us.
With our powers combined. We are Captain Destroy the Planet.
Will we ever see the sun again?
Storm coming soon.
Let me guess. You're here about the skies. Is there anything you don't know, Lawsman? It doesn't take a court astrologer to augur the obvious. As for what has disturbed the heavens, that, I believe, is a question the Fallen might be better placed to answer than I. And on the 6th day did the gods tear the sun from the firmament, visiting darkness upon their prideful sons and daughters. But I dare say you remember your childhood lessons on the sins of Zemeckis only too well.
You think they're connected? That Ultima was one of the gods responsible?
Well, he has certainly exhibited powers that we mortals would associate with the divine.
There is nothing divine about him.
But he wouldn't be the first god of whom that could be said, now would he? Yet for all the fairy tales that tell of the sins, there is almost nothing in the way of actual historical accounts. Had I the Journal of Moss the Chronicler, I may have been able to tell you more, but alas, I fear all remaining copies have been lost to time. You will forgive me, I hope?
Certainly not. Because there is nothing to forgive. Even without this journal, you've provided us ample wisdom. And we will always be grateful for it. Perhaps Otto will be more inclined to share his thoughts when he hears what the others had to say.
Sid, did you know that chocobos are far more resilient to the effects of ether than most other beasts? Some say that's one of the reasons they were tamed for use as mounts and sumpters, so that an ether flood wouldn't mean instant death for their riders or drivers. Me, I reckon they built it up over generations. Too many foolish traders driving their birds into floods, and only the toughest surviving.
Oh yeah? That was new. they don't usually give a whole lot of backstory about chocobos. So to hear that was kind of, you know, neat. At least I thought it was.
Clive, we have a problem.
Only one.
Only one.
It would. Actually, there are three. We had as many owls arrive while you were at the shelves. Martha's got a Akashic at her gates, and talk of monsters roaming the hills outside of Northreach has put the wind up Isabel and her lot.
And don't forget Dalimil. Lubor says the village was raided by bandits.
When it rains...
It fucking pours. The curse breakers are spread thin, taking stock of the damage in the Dominion.
Yeah, it pours.
And even if I could get word to all of them, I doubt they'd get here in time to make any real difference. Which means there's only two people who can.
Jill and I.
Let them know we're on our way.
Clive! I don't mean to be gloomy. They need all the help they can get. Don't be a stranger, eh?
Ah, I wasn't expecting you back, so it's not true. We've lost so much already. I'll be here waiting.
You're gonna be there waiting for a while. What?
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Here you go.
Seen enough?
Seen too much.
Clive. And how could it but are we...
I already read that. Why it wasn't checked.
I cannot... Such are the wages. Ironic, then. What is it that you wish to learn? Here's the latest information I have. One must understand one's place in the world. Thus ends today's lesson.
Yes, today's lesson. It's crazy. Oh good, all the areas are unlocked. Again, you know. First of all. Wrong one. Side quest, strangely. That's not right. So why is this still inaccessible? Let me see. I'm gonna have to look into something right quick. No, not that. Okay, right? Maybe I got the map wrong. The northern. Southern. Oh, okay. Hold on now. That would explain a lot. I need to go up there. This is going to be interesting. The place I keep thinking I was supposed to go is definitely not the place I was supposed to go. Ah, another class. That does move around. I don't like his normal move. For now, they can keep it.
Faster!
Oh wow, monsters have gone up in level. Sweet. I was actually hoping for something like that. I know that sounds kind of weird, but... Ooh. Shiny.
All right.
Okay, this thing's supposed to be up this way. I'm a little worried about it, to be honest. Well, not as worried as I am of the other one. Oh good, it's not as big as I thought it was going to be.
Well, Clive, looks like you're gonna need an even bigger sword.
You know.
It should have stayed in its shell.
Other one's issue is it's an S rank. Let's see here for a sec. Got that other name. Hermes Imperial? No. I think it's gonna be right here. It's definitely not gonna go easy on being an F.
Just patch me up as Ready, go? Run like the wind.
Run like the wind. I don't want to.
Straight home now.
the hell is the... And I've never seen a stray one in those states.
Titan!
Nice try.
What? How'd their ass come from? Why are they attacking me?
Come on. Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, I got off because I wanted to see what this was.
Be safe. This one's awake.
Cornels is a similar... Seriously.
Let's see what's inside.
I don't know if we want to. Within the ancient mirror awaits a nerd trial. Love must race to overcome. No thanks. I'll do it later. But it's marked on the map, so not too worried about it.
Ready, go?
Faster.
But now some of the more like bossy mobs are actually normal mobs. Because I wasn't seeing bombs kicking around outside of like a hunt or a boss or something. Okay.
I can walk from
What?
here.
Why do I have to walk from here? Oh, there's my hunt target. Way further down, but it's there. I was here to fight the other crap. Just you. No, it's not him. It's not him either. Must be up here. Oh shit, it's that thing at the end, isn't it? Oh, it's a big one of those. No.
Seems this one has a little more life left in it. All right then. Nice try.
I won't be heartbroken if I don't kill it. This is level 45. But with dodges and stuff, it looks good. But I'm basically gonna have to stick to a single attack just to work on staggering the supers. Because I know if he hits me, it's gonna be like, you're broken. My move kind of broke through his. Yeah. Dude. Ooh.
Back to sleep with you.
I need to look up the other hunts. Because I would like to do the hunts tonight if possible. No, shit, it's not a good time. Oh, you know what? I got that piece of material. I can make that sword that I'm not going to use, but the fact is I wanted it because it's a sword I want.
With your gear, or what do you want?
That takes the item from the guy I just beat. Which means the other two items probably come from the next one.
Should last you a good while.
No, it won't, because it's no good to me.
And?
Thanks for not leaving me in the Dominion. If you hadn't come back, I might still be stuck there. I told Nan we flew back on the Phoenix, but she walloped me for telling fibs. Can you tell her it was the truth, Clive?
Still alive, are you?
They won't let me tell you.
Going purse weighing you down? It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that. Is that all?
If that's all.
Seems the hideaway is...
There's a storm coming soon.
I was wondering when next you'd visit. I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before. What subject shall we consider today?
I mean, it's some progress. Alright, this is where I'm going to call it for the night. So, have a good night. Back again tomorrow. Later. Night all.
As shrinks the glim, so